And why are y'all using this moment that Michael B. Jordan won the Oscars as a moment to bring up Lorie Harvey? It's very quite strange.
When Michael B. Jordan was a student at Arts High School in
this was really him. It's tough.
Newark, New Jersey. He was not the popular kind of guy.
Nah, this was really, bro. He looked like a female.
He was already acting as a teen on Wire. While other students wanted to just hang out, he was serious about his career goals. He came to school with his headshots and he didn't follow trends, meaning that he didn't chase the same image or behavior as others. He stayed respectful, disciplined, and low drama. And so when people started to notice him, well, they would end up calling him.
Got Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
Woo! Is that right?
That's right. They would call him corny. Michael B. Jordan.
Wait, hold on.
Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
Woo! Oh, that nigga said the corny kid. I ain't even catch that. He said, oh, the corny kid, right? That nigga remember that shit. Look at his face. That nigga remember that shit. Hey. I remember it too. I remember everything. You know what I'm saying? I remember everything. You know what I'm saying? Remember everything.
That's right. They would.
Look at this nigga looking.
Call him corny. Michael B. Jordan would lean into the narrative as a young adult, and he would show that hard work pays off. I mean, just look at his success. But he isn't the only young man that is faced with this dilemma. When I was a young man coming up in Black America, it was the same. People would literally make fun of you for being hardworking as a student, polite, caring. In other words, these characteristics made a man look almost effeminate. And you know what that means.
Nigga in here trying hard in school, nigga. What you got good grades for, nigga? How you get good grades, nigga? I ain't gonna lie, I was the bad grade getting nigga. My grades wasn't terrible though. I mean, I barely passed English and math though. That, you know what I'm saying? English and math, them two classes I did not. All that writing paragraphs and A squared and B squared and all that, man, teach me how to calculate percentages and decimals, nigga, so I can know how to calculate investments. You know what I'm saying? They teaching the wrong shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no A squared, B squared, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Teach me how to calculate percentages on investments. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up.
Most guys would have problems dating Black women.
He's right, you know.
Hold on, wait, where we at?
Characteristics made a man look almost effeminate. And you know what that means. Most guys would have problems dating Black women.
He's right, you know.
If you didn't fit in with a dialect in the Black community,
because you doing good at school, nigga, that's
it was hard to get around. And this is the case for many men. And for men like Michael B. Jordan, they start to have other opportunities that are outside of the confines of Black America. Now, some of you brothers went to PWIs, predominantly white universities, where you moved to different cities. Some people moved out of the country, like I did. I lived in Europe for almost 7 years. And so you start to get different experiences, especially if you start to date different women. And that is exactly what Michael B. Jordan did. He dated women of other races all the time. In fact, it seemed that this was his preference, alongside Jonathan Majors. Then we started to see that indeed he did love Black women, at least Lorie Harvey. But as soon as she came, she went. Michael B. Jordan was single, back on the market, and back to work, as he's always done. But now there is a new rumor in town. And the new rumor is Michael B. Jordan is back on the romantic scene. And this time it's with somebody that's non-Black.
Is that right?
He's dating Asian
persuasion. That nigga's dibbling dabbling with the Chinese food, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He up in that sushi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Hey, I don't discriminate, but I can't procreate. Hey, hey.
Actress Aaron Hall. As soon as he won the Oscar on March 15th, shortly thereafter, he was spotted in Malibu at this particular restaurant called
Niggas just get spotted.
Jeffries. Now, for
Jeffries,
those people who don't know,
is that right?
Jeffries is a low-key spot where A-list actors
Yeah, low key, huh?
take people to kind of avoid the paparazzi.
Is that right? Just happened to get spotted out there. She over here snoring and shit.
This is where Michael B. Jordan ended up with this lovely lady.
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta keep our eyes out for Michael B. Jordan. What this nigga? Nah, he wasn't the wrong turn, nigga. Nah, what movie I'm thinking of? Get Out. Get Out, nigga. He wasn't that nigga, but nigga, get out. You know what I'm saying? Where he goes? Yeah, a low key spot called Jeffries. Is that right? Yeah, that don't sound right.
For some dinner and for some drinks. People who saw them together said they definitely look like more than friends. Michael was all smiles and Aaron looked absolutely stunning. The
Is that
chemistry
right, good brother?
was palpable.
The chemistry, huh? You paid that close attention to know that they got good chemistry. That's down bad behavior, my boy.
Damn.
This brings me back to the conversation of so many intelligent and available black men out there in Black America. Why are these successful black men, who indeed are attracted to black women, dealing with these other women who are not black? And, well,
they walk with their heads down. They got this demeanor on. They look like, when I'm gonna get.
Honestly, I'd rather hear this come from young niggas. I don't want to hear old niggas talk about relationships and women and men. I don't want to hear old people talk about that shit. It need to be the young folks I hear this from. You know what I'm saying?
They got this.
Cause these niggas is just failures. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? At least the young niggas is more like not even relatable, but I guess realistic on the current market, if that makes sense. Like,
they walk with their heads down.
We'll hear it though, cause facts can be facts.
They got this demeanor on. They look like, when I'm gonna get these bills paid, or when I'm gonna get this college student debt loan paid off.
Oh no. See, that's what we gotta start. Well, as a financially savvy individual, that's what we gotta start paying real close attention to, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a question that we gotta ask as men. What your debt look like? How much debt you in? You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, and what do you expect? Like, you expect the man to be able to provide. I'm not saying I ain't no provider, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't asking you to do a whole lot. But what's your views on how this shit like, what, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I asked the shorty what her life goals was. The bitch told me everything I needed to know. She said her life goals was to find a man that don't want her to work. I'm like, are you serious right now? And okay, so come to find out, your mama has 3 baby daddies, right? And she's still single. And you live with your mama at 21 plus years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit diabolical. Where are you learning this from? Where are you learning this from? But outside of that, I ain't never really had no shorty just be like, yeah, you gotta pay these bills. You gotta pay. I ain't never really just came across that. I know they out there, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I had a shorty I was actually in a relationship with. That shit ended because it's, what are you doing to take a load off of my back? Do you not see me doing all this and all that just to even make it here and see you and do the little things that we do. You know what I'm saying? You better be what you talking about, take a load. What you mean by take a load? Do you need something? I didn't know if you needed something. I didn't know you needed. I thought you was a grown adult. Take care of your own self. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, you what you mean take a load off your back? Shit, you gotta clock in, go to work every day. Shit, I can't. Shit, I ain't bad. No. I got goals of my own. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I gotta get to where I wanna be. And if you really want that for yourself, then you gonna help me get it. See, the thing about these women is they don't make themselves valuable, bro. Especially if you want a nigga, like a successful nigga or something, bro. Like, you gotta make yourself valuable. You know? What is it that you gonna do to make that man's life easier so that he can give you what you want? You know, if you believe in him, right? You believe that man gonna go out here, he gonna go handle business, he gonna be successful, he gonna get the money. You know what I'm saying? Then make his life easier so that he can do that in peace. Make it as peaceful and as easy as possible for him to get to that bag. You know, make yourself valuable.
Bills paid, or when I'm gonna get this college student debt loan paid off. Just a lot of things, they're just not approachable.
Shout out to brother Mark Cruz. He says that a lot of black women are just
Well, nigga, I mean, you is 50 something, so like, you know, when you're 50, you got all them problems, you know, people that racked up over their whole life, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, like my age, like, that's still in question, you know what I'm saying? And regardless, that's a factor to me because that just is gonna be lifetime habits, you know what I'm saying? Long-term habits, and you know, you gotta watch that shit, man. If they already got all this debt, you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different at your age. I mean, either way it goes, it's still the same, but it's like, you know, I guess it's a little bit more understandable, nigga, because people that had life and this happened and that happened, but nigga, I don't mean nothing. Most people live above their means regardless of life.
not approachable as they should be. But then
Versus a non-black woman, especially at the gym, they'll smile at you, say hello to you, how you doing, how's it going?
Is that right, good
A
brother?
black woman, she ain't saying shit. She walk around with the look like she lost her EBT card.
but the Asian women
Man, come on, bro. The man, y'all tweaking, bro. Where y'all be at, bro? Where y'all be at? I do not just be seeing black women out here just mean mugging left and right. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be seeing that, bro. You know. If anything, it's 2026 women is what it is. You can't just put that on black women, bro. Cause it's white women, it's Asian, especially if they're anything American, bro. Anything American made, my nigga, is definitely on that same type of timing, bro. Let's just be all the way 100, bro. You know, unless they like deep in the country white girl or some shit like. If they urban city, listen to rap music or something, you already know what time they on, man. You know?
they're out
For
there.
the most part.
They're available. They're willing to speak to you. And these are some of the things that black men complain about. But here is something that I never really thought about.
But I understand. I mean, I was never one of those people who was like, man, black girls just don't like me. Like, I knew that there were black women that like me, but my thought process was like, black women don't like me the way that I like them. You know what I mean? Like, they kind of like me.
I love my black women, you know what I'm saying? Black women love me too. You know what I'm saying? I know that's right. Shit. Since I was a toddler out here, boy. You know what I'm saying?
They don't like me the way that I like them. Which, I don't know, that might be true.
Now, this brother is obviously a man that I would feel like is educated. And he says that, hey, there are some black women that like him, and he definitely loves black women. But the problem is that the black women that he likes don't like him as much. However, the reciprocity is different when you deal with other races. Now, let's tie this back down to Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan was in a relationship with Lorie Harvey. For whatever reason, that relationship ended. And of course, there were rumors that Michael B. Jordan wanted something more. He wanted marriage, but Lorie Harvey did not want that. And so she ended the relationship. And this would indicate that, yes, Lorie Harvey liked Michael B. Jordan at least a little bit, but not as much as he.
My thing is about these people, bro. What do you mean, especially like as a female, what are you getting into a relationship with a nigga for? You're not like, okay, you don't have to necessarily believe in marriage, but like what are you getting with a nigga? Like what are people take this dating thing and they get it all worked up. People think dating is like, okay, I'm gonna mess with him, I'm gonna mess with her, I'm gonna mess with him, I'm gonna mess with her. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if you is fucking with somebody, you not supposed to, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be thinking long term, bro. That's how I view it, though. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be thinking long term. Ain't no short, okay, especially if we get to the point to where it's like, okay, we calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend shit. It's like, okay, you know, the what we doing here is long term. Like it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. Oh, I don't want to get married, so that the whole relationship gonna get in. What do you mean? What are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? That's just red flaggish. It's red flaggish. You know what I'm saying? Red flaggish. And it was bound to happen at some point. So, you know, it all works itself out. You know? It all works itself out.
He liked Michael B. Jordan at least a little bit, but not as much as he liked her. And if you're a successful black man and you want to be with the black woman of your choice,
She liked what he had to offer. That's what she's with him for. She's not thinking long term. It's how do you make me feel right now? That's all. Listen, majority women, especially hoes, 2026 hoes, it's all about how they feel in the moment. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just the women in general, though. You always gotta be making them feel good, bro. Cause that's all they care about. That they move off of how they feel. You know what I'm saying? And if you constantly have to keep making them feel good, bro. That's what it's like from a man's perspective, at least. You know what I'm saying?
and she doesn't like you, well, see, here is the issue.
As a successful black guy, a high earning black guy, and I
Man, get this fraud off my screen, bro.
know other high earning black men, there's no incentive for us men to deal with women just because we look like them that are not bringing us peace.
You see, I agree with this particular notion because a lot of black men in today's world are not going to give black women the first right of refusal. Just because I'm black and we are the same race or the same culture, it doesn't mean that I'm going to basically stick with the black community if I have optionality. And when you're somebody like Michael B. Jordan, when you're dealing with a lot of people in Hollywood, you're dealing with people in Malibu, high level people, a lot of your friends won't be black. You're going to be
hanging out at Jeffrey's, literally.
Malleable when you're dealing with other communities. And that's what Michael B. Jordan is. He is malleable. He can deal with white women. He can deal with white friends, Jewish friends, and Asian women in dating. And so if Lorie Harvey doesn't want to reciprocate, it's very easy for him to find somebody who wants to reciprocate. And this is exactly.
It's always the fine women, bro. You ask me who I'm picking, the little Asian lady, nigga, I'm taking Lorie, nigga. What you talking about, nigga, right now? That's probably too much. I'm sorry. Sorry, mama, if you watching that. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro. Different strokes for different folks, bro. It's always the one they got problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's always the baddest ones. They always overvalue they personality though. You know, they overvalue their personality though.
What's happening
You
with
got the looks, but your personality, your looks is your value, and they valued right. But your personality is overvaluing your looks though. You know what I'm saying? Like that kill everything, bro.
black men who are successful. Many black men love black women. I want sisters to understand this. It's not that black men don't want black women or don't want to be with black women or don't find black women attractive. It's just that sometimes when you're a certain type of black man, and I really mean this as a guy that went to undergrad and majored in biology, as a black man that went to medical school, I have to really bring out the Pookie side of me for certain sisters to really appreciate me. And that's the God's honest truth. Now, I
Nigga said the Pookie side of him.
definitely suffer from Pookie-itis.
Pookie-itis, nigga.
Got him.
But if I don't dig into Pookie-itis, it might be a little difficult.
Man, you gotta be a little bit ghetto, man. You know what I'm saying? Some folks just ain't. Some folks could grow up in the ghetto and just can't be ghetto. You know what I'm saying? And that's good for them. That's good for them. You know. I'm most definitely ghetto in a lot of ways, and I could be worse, but I'm self aware of things. So like I don't be overly doing shit, but I'm definitely a finesse. That's that Migos shit. Yeah, what you know about that, man?
For me, as it would for certain brothers. You see, just being a good looking black man or a black man with a lot of money or a black man with a lot of opportunity, that may get you in the door, but certainly it won't keep you. And a lot of sisters, even though they're successful, they may not be used to seeing a successful black American man.
Man, I tell you what, bro, you just gotta know where to find some of these black women at though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm saying like if you was a good nigga, like you gotta know because it's black girls out here that don't like black dudes because they don't like them as a Pookie, as a Jerome, a Tyrone. I got a cousin named Tyrone, man. I got some crazy cousin names. But what I'm saying is it's some black girls out here, they only like white guys. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like nothing about how black dudes and this ghetto, and they don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if you's a good black nigga, they still might not even fuck with you. But I'm saying this to say, like, if you that good nigga and you feel like, oh, they always want me to bring out my Pookie side on some goofy shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then go find you one of these black girls that like white guys, and maybe y'all can be like, oh look, they're not all the same. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to do though. You know what I'm saying? You might live in a place that's like, I don't know, LA, motherfucking Houston, Dallas even. Hell, you know what I'm saying? Florida, Miami, most definitely that, you know what I'm saying? But nigga, you go find you, you know what I'm saying? Shit, where I'm from, it's some black girls out here. That's why I'm saying this, cause I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this cause I know it's some of them that don't like black dudes, and they only like white guys because they don't like the Pookies. And then there's some of them that, hell, they might only fuck with me because I'm mixed. And it's like they don't want to go all the way to a white guy. He black. He act like he a little ghetto. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They you know, that might be, you know, how some of you meet. You know, it's always different strokes for different folks. You just gotta find somebody. Keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying?
and or African American man that they can relate to because maybe they haven't seen it when they were coming up. Now, sure, somebody like Lorie Harvey could, but the reality is if Lorie Harvey is not going to treat him right, somebody else will treat him right, which brings to the larger discussion this.
I'm not trying to be a hater because we don't know the full situation, but Lorie Harvey really fumbled Michael B. Jordan. Like I said, we don't know the situation. I don't know that either of them. It might have been bad. Who knows? But if the rumors are true, she really fumbled. Every video I see of him around women, he's so polite. He's so lovely. If I had Michael B.
He is an actor now. You gotta be careful with that. Every video, he's an actor. You know what I'm saying? Sports playing niggas do it the best. As far as being professional. You know, sports playing niggas do it the best because it's like, bro, niggas be living a whole wild ass life you don't even know about. You only see them on TV, their little interviews, you know what I'm saying? But whole time they life wild as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan, trust.
Meaning you don't know the real them.
You would never hear a word from me again.
Not saying Michael B. Jordan is toxic or something, but he could be. You know, never know.
He's so lovely. If I had Michael B. Jordan, trust, you would never hear a word from me again.
Is that right? That's because you don't have Michael B. Jordan at the same time, and you don't know him, and he's a celebrity. You know. See, people only be saying this shit. You gotta watch her though. Imagine she's single out here, right? And you find this on her page, you start talking to her, right? That's a L, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing with that but clap buns and keep passing to the next. You know what I'm saying? Have fun while it's your turn, nigga. And if she want commitment, nigga, it might be a little tough.
Okay. You would never hear
On this bit talking about get the fuck off my shit. What the hell? What do you mean?
word from me again. Okay. You would never hear a complaint. Period.
Is that right?
Did
You never hear a complaint. Is that right?
Lorie Harvey fumble the bag? Now, it's easy to say that now, but maybe she didn't. I mean, there is some possibility with Damson Idris. She's still relatively young. She could find somebody else. But
Oh, she is Lorie Harvey. So if you watching this, little baby, go ahead, shoot your shot. It's all good. It's acceptable over here. You know what I'm saying? Just know you can't do me like that though. But you can't. I ain't gonna let you do that to me. She 29. You know what I'm saying? This is hey. You know what I'm saying? You got one more year to get your act together. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that's your trial run with me. 30 years old, yeah, it's time to do something about that, you know what I'm saying?
a lot of black women do fumble the
She
bag.
ain't got no kids neither. Ooh. You got one, I'll give you one more year to get your act right, little baby. You know what I'm saying?
And it's because the men that they just dislike end up getting picked off by somebody else of another community who can appreciate that if you're a focused black man like Michael B. Jordan, you're going to be a little bit boring. And this is an issue that I think certain black women have when you're dealing with a man who
The nigga's boring.
was a builder.
Right.
A man who was a builder. Ladies, listen to me when I say this. Stop the show. A man.
They don't know what to do with that, man. They trying to build up a nigga how they want them to do what they think niggas is robots and shit. Like,
Man who is a builder is not exciting. He's working a lot every day with the routine, a lot of focus. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't have fun, but yes, that man is going to be tied up in his work. And that is not necessarily romantic. It's not necessarily a relationship that you feel has a lot of intimacy. And of course, that relationship may come with some sacrifices on your end. And a lot of sisters, if they have not seen that man coming up, it could be a problem. On the contrast, a lot of non-black women have seen
I mean, if she didn't hold it down, literally, if she didn't see him coming up, yeah. If she didn't hold him down through that shit, she was never gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman that can hold it down with a man and they figure that shit out together, bro. That's some powerful shit. That's some real shit right there, bro. It's niggas out here getting it like that. Trust me. That ain't everybody though, man. And there's women out here that's getting it like that too. You know? It's about having self-respect for each other, bro. Like that's all you gotta find is someone that respects you the same way. You know what I'm saying? And chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
it could be a problem. On the contrast, a lot of non-black women have seen some of their fathers go through this, especially whites, Asians. They can understand that being with a man that's a builder require the sacrifices, and maybe they can fit into this a little bit better. And for these black men who are,
You know what's crazy, bro? I be seeing these Mexican women, bro. These Hispanics, man, them women, they'll be on the roof, bro. They'll be on the roof, my nigga, hanging shingles, working with the men in the business, in the family business. This ain't just doing the front desk shit. Nah, they on the fucking roof, nigga. They spotting the ladder. They climbing the ladder. Nigga, they got nail guns and air compressors running and you know what I'm saying? All type of shit. Nigga, they on the roof hanging shingles, nigga. Like, hey, that's some different type of shit right there. Ain't no black women getting up there hanging no shingles. It's some of them out there though. Shouts out to that nigga Uncle John. Uncle John, if y'all know Uncle John, that's the nigga that be like he be building fences and all type of shit with his shorty. You know what I'm saying? You got him black women over there. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
talented
solid
and
tape.
who want a black woman. And if a black woman cannot understand,
I wouldn't even go to the point. White women, I don't know, you might catch you a farmer girl or something, like a little country girl or something. She might get up there and do something, but I don't know, white women ain't getting on that roof and hanging no shingle neither though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but the Hispanic, I be seeing them, bro. They be on the roof hanging shingles, nigga. Like
this kind of man, then they are going to struggle keeping said man, because this man will have optionality because of his hard work. Being a hard work, it does pay off.
and I don't know if it's just around here or whatever, but what I be peeping, like, you know what I'm saying? These Hispanic girls, bro, they be staying in their race too. Like, they be getting pregnant. I just seen a little young shorty. She was pregnant and had like 3 of them in the shopping cart. She gotta be around my age. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They out here. You know what I'm saying? And what they doing is they building generational wealth out this motherfucker, bro. They know what they doing, man. They going to the hood and fixing up them a home. You know what I'm saying? Adding on to it. Then they gonna sell it, flip it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna work on it themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know what they doing, bro. Life is as hard as you make it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. That's how I view it, bro. They know what they doing over there, bro. So the Mexican women, they going over there, they building a family. They still pumping them out deep. That's why they growing faster than everybody, nigga. Shorty, I'm telling you, bro, Shorty had like at least 2 in the cart, was pregnant with 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she was by herself, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know her man's is probably working somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be on the roof hanging shingles, nigga. If you ain't got no baby on the way, get your ass on that roof. Yes, sir.
It pays off a lot, to be honest. This is something that people don't want to give credit to, but it does. And these men start to compound as they get older. And then once they get to where they're going, they'll get with a lady who understands the process, somebody in the field like, Michael B. Jordan and this young lady here whose name is Yaren Ha. And if this really came out to be public and it was long term, Black women don't have anybody to blame. They can't say that he sold out. I mean, he gave Lorie Harvey the chance. And it doesn't mean that he doesn't like Black women if he decides to do something different. It just means that somebody else likes him more.
Woo! That's very true, bro. Like that's very true, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of black men out here. They got black kids, but they fucked around, settled down with a white woman though. It be like that. It be like that, man. That don't mean that they didn't like black women or they only view black women a certain type of way. Nah, they just happen to end up with a white woman, and that's who served them the best, you know. But man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. It's been a good long video, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap that dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I get it on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP tonight.